Hi, I'm Ben Smith, Herne First Team Manager. Let's answer some questions. So, favourite song? Certainly not mine. I'll tell you anything anti-Whitstable, just because the rivalry, it's great to have at this level. So yeah, anything anti-Whitstable. So, funniest moment of the season. I've got two. One's off the pitch, one is on the pitch. Off the pitch, it's got to be TT wearing Uggs. Couldn't believe it when I saw him. That's something my wife would wear. So give him plenty of stick for that. And the second was on the pitch, and it's Haywards Heath, and it's not Kyron's failed Rabona attempt. It's actually Tom Carlton's open goal miss. Great bit of football, opens the team up, goes around the keeper, but he's blazed it wide. That bad Haywards Heath bobble. So that would be my two funniest moments of the season. So, who arrives first? It's definitely not TT, and it's definitely not Joe Nelder. I'd say it's the skipper, Lawrence Harvey. I'd say on average, he'd be one of the first people in here, just after myself. So yeah, Lawrence Harvey, leading by example. Best opposition. I think it's important we stick to the league, and Hastings United were top of the league after 70–80% of the season. So for me, they've got to be the best opposition that we've played this season. The game down there was a 0-0 draw, probably one of the best 0-0 draws you'll come across. Both keepers had a fantastic night and could have got man of the match. It was real end-to-end stuff. It was a good tactical battle, and lots and lots of quality on show. So Hastings United for me have got to be classed as the best opposition we've played this season. So what effect does Sunday League and the Dons have on Herne Football Club? For me, it has a massively positive impact. We've got 4 very good players that play for the Dons on a Sunday. In an ideal world, would any player play on a Sunday that plays Saturdays? Well, no, but the players we've got, and for their lifestyle, etc., playing Sundays is massive to them. And at Herne Football Club, we want players that are happy. And as long as they give me everything, and this team and this club everything, then who am I to try and stop people doing what they love? So really, I've heard a lot of negative stuff about this in the past from previous clubs and some different supporters, etc. But over the course of the season, the impacts that those lads that play for the Dons have had for the Herne Football Club is massively positive. And I fully support the things they do on a Sunday. It doesn't impact on us. I think maybe one game it impacted, the Whitstable away game, where it was a Saturday, Sunday and a Monday for these lads in really hot conditions. Maybe looking back, that wasn't a great weekend for us. But on the whole, it's been massively positive, and what they're doing for their community and for grassroots football is outstanding, and certainly we're supportive of them with that, and it only brings confidence and positivity to us on a Saturday. In terms of goals, we had some cracking goals. The main man TT against East Grinstead, which this goal no one really speaks about, but it's an absolute worldy goal, a rocket from his left foot, and one of many from TT this season. So favourite goal is TT Waters. Favourite Danny Dyer film? Wow, that's an odd question. I will go with The Business. Great film. Ex-player of mine, Tass Hassan, his old man's in that as well. So yeah, definitely The Business. So null and void. I wouldn't have gone with that personally. I think we should have gone with the same way as the professional leagues. I think the FA should have sort of taken the lead on that really. For me, it should have been points per game. Hastings and Cray would have been the top 2. They should have gone up. We would have made the playoffs. However, I can't see a way the playoffs would have been played on points per game. So I think the 2 up should have stood the top 2, and I think the bottom side should have gone down. I think over the course of that many games, over 70% of the games, you are where you are for a reason, and the table doesn't really lie. So for that that reason, I'd certainly go with points per game. Something I would change from last season was the little spell we had where we lost 3-0 away at Whitstable, and then we lost 3-0 at home to Cray. It killed the start of our season, which we'd actually started pretty brightly in, and it ended up with me having some elderly supporters trying to offer me their season tickets as they were walking out at 70 minutes against Cray. So yeah, that'd probably be the point I'd change on the season. But I think in the end those ticket holders came back, so they got their money's worth. Squad update. We've obviously been speaking to players. It's hard to know when to try and sign people because of the ongoing situation, but we've got a plan in our head of where we want to go. We've made some initial contact with those players that we want to bring in, and we'll see what happens with that. But we've certainly got a plan. In terms of players staying, I've obviously spoke to every player we've got, and the vibe is that we've got some unfinished business and we need to keep going. But again, you never know what happens in football. I'm looking to keep the side we had, and then add a few bits of quality around that. And I'm sure if our plan comes off in the sort of the off season, I'm sure we'll be in a good position going forward. Okay, next up for the Flashback series is going to be the singing and dancing sensation that is Bola Dawadu. Let's see it.